So, dear friends, in previous lecture we have discussed all the basic formulas and theorem we introduce, that is derivative of composite function, that is dy by dx is dy by du into du by dx, where y is function of u and u is function of x. Both are differentiable, which we already proved. Another way, suppose y is function of f of gx, then dy by dx is f dash gx into g dash x. Even we solved two examples in the previous lecture on the board, but you know that derivative required more board, so that's why I decided to solve the examples on paper. This example remain half in the previous lecture. So differentiate with respect to x. We get. Don't forget to write this, because for board exam, and as I told you earlier, that we are going to prepare board exam. That is my aim. So for the board, the correction, stepwise correction. So each step should be clear, and that should be understandable. And if examiner understand what you write, then you will get the full marks. So examiner should not be confused while writing the answer. So dy by dx, ddx of cos x square plus a square. That is, you know that by the chain rule, first find the derivative according to the rule. What is derivative of cos x? Derivative of cos x is minus sin x, therefore it is minus sin x square plus a square. And in the previous lecture I told you that chain rule will be stopped when the derivative last term is 1. So then minus sin x square plus a square into derivative of 2x square is 2x, and derivative of a square is a 0, because derivative of constant is 0. So this is the final answer is dy by dx is equal to minus 2x sine x square plus a square. Okay, so chain rule is simple if you understand it clearly. Then next I'm going to add some more examples. Example number 4, y is equal to root of tan of root x. Now here are three functions. For whole u, then v, then w, chain will be increased. So instead of using this, we can use direct chain rule, differentiate with respect to x, we get dy by dx is ddx of root of tan root of x. Now what is the root x? You know that ddx of root x is 1 upon 2 root x. I am going to use this rule. This will be 1 upon 2 root tan root x. But yet the derivative inside, that is composite function, we have to find derivative of tan root x. Again 2 root tan root x. What is derivative of tan x? Is sec square x. So therefore, this will be sec square root x, but yet the final derivative is not equal to 1, then derivative of root x. So this will be finally sec square root x upon 2 root tan root x into 2 root x into derivative of x. But derivative of x is 1. So this is final answer is dy by dx is equal to sec square root x, 2 2s are 4 root x into root tan of root x. Got it? So be careful. As per rules, so that's why what I am saying again and again, you must remember these rules. Derivative of x raised to n is nx raised to n minus 1. Derivative of a raised to x, e raised to x log a. Derivative of log x, 1 upon x. Derivative of root x, 1 upon 2 root x. Then product rule, quotient rule, and these are trigonometric. Derivative of sin x is cos x. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. So all these rules, if you remember, then composite function will be simple. Next example. Y is equal to log cos x cube minus 5. Differentiate with respect to x, we get dy by dx is d dx of log cos x cube minus 5. Now what is derivative of log x? Is 1 upon x. So therefore 1 upon cos x cube minus 5 into d dx of cosine x cube minus 5. So if you remember this, d dx of log x is 1 upon x. That result we apply for this step. Next, what is derivative of cos x? Is minus sine x. So I am going to apply this. This is minus sine x cube minus 5 upon cos x cube minus 5 into d dx of x cube minus 5. This will be minus sine x cube minus 5 cos x cube minus 5 into, what is derivative of x raised to n? It is n x raised to n minus 1, and derivative of constant is 0. So this is x raised to n minus 1 means 3, x raised to 3 minus 1 is 2, and minus 5 is a constant, its derivative is 0. Finally, you can write more precisely minus 3x square tan of x cube minus 5. Understood? Listen, I am repeating again. The first function is log, so it is 1 upon something, whatever the function. But since it is derivative is not equal to 1, so therefore derive this function again with respect to x. What is derivative of cos? Is a minus. But again, the inside it is composite function, the derivative of x cube minus 5. Now what is derivative of x raised to n? N x raised to n minus 1. So 3x square, and derivative of constant is 0. So finally this answer is minus 3x square tan x cube minus 5. I hope you understand this. Next example. Example number 6. y is equal to log of log x whole raised to 2. Whole raised to 2. So I am going to apply, which formulas I am going to apply? T dx is x raised to n is n x raised to n minus 1. Next I am going to apply log x is 1 upon x. Okay. So then first as usual differentiate with respect to x. We get dy by dx, it is 2. So this is formula 2. Bracketed term is remain as it is, log, again log, and finally log x. 2 minus 1 is 1 into, because it is not a simple function, it's a compound function, into d dx of log x. Again 2 log log x. Now due to this log, the derivative is 1 upon x. So 1 upon whole term inside the bracket. Again d dx of this function log x. Chain rule it is. Now this is 2 log x divided by log x. Due to this log, it will become 1 upon log x, and inside bracket is log x remain. Find their derivative. And finally 2 log x divided by, this is log x into log x into 1 upon x. This is the final derivative. So that's why at the beginning of this topic I introduce all the formulas. If you remember these formulas, then this example is simple. Otherwise, composite function will confuse you. To avoid confusion, be careful. We are doing the chain rule. You cannot stop till the derivative of last term is 1. Just like here x, derivative of x is 1. So that example is finished. Understood? Next. Y is equal to x square plus 4x plus 1 raised to 3 plus x cube minus 5x minus 2 raised to 4. Now here you are going to use addition rule as well as composite function. All differentiate with respect to x. dy by dx is differentiate with respect to x. So d dx is of so here we are going to use addition rule. D dx of u plus v is du by dx plus dv by dx. So therefore this is d dx of x square plus 4x plus 1 raised to 3 plus d dx of x cube minus 5x minus 2 raised to 4. Again, what is derivative of x raised to n? N x raised to n minus 1. This rule I am going to use here. 3. This is our whole function raised to 3 minus 1 is 2, and derivative of bracketed term multiply by it, plus 4 x cube minus 5x minus 2, 4 minus 1 is 3, multiply by derivative of bracketed term x cube minus 5x minus 2. So then 3 x square plus 4x plus 1 raised to 2 inside bracket. By this rule, x square is 2x, 4 is a constant taken out, derivative of x is 1 and constant 1 is 0. Here 4 x raised to 3 minus 5x minus 2 raised to 3 into 3x square minus 5, and this is the derivative of the given term. Okay, see carefully. Well, next example. Example number 8. Y is equal to 1 plus sine x degrees 1 minus sine x degrees. Dear friends, as I told you, to find a derivative, base for logarithm must be e and angle must be in radians. As you know that pi radian is 180 degrees. So 1 radian is 180 upon pi degree. Similarly, 1 degree is pi upon 180 radian. Therefore, x degree is pi x upon 180 radian. So I am not going to write here radian sign, no need. So this will be 1 plus sine pi x upon 180 divided by 1 minus sine pi x upon 180. Now here u upon v. What is derivative of u upon v? Is v derivative of u minus u derivative of v upon v square. So this rule I am going to use here. So differentiate with respect to x. We get dy by dx, v means 1 minus sine pi x upon 180 into d dx of v, u means 1 plus sine pi x upon 180 minus so dy by dx is 1 minus sine pi x upon 180 into d dx of 1 plus sine pi x upon 180 minus 1 plus sine pi x upon 180 into d dx of 1 minus sine pi x upon 180 divided by v square. V square means 1 minus sine pi x upon 180 bracket square. This is our example. So this is u, this is v. Now derivative. 1 minus sine pi x upon 180. There will be no change. Derivative 1 is 0. Derivative of sine is cos pi x upon 180 into derivative of this term. Derivative of x is 1. So it will be pi upon 180 minus 1 plus sine pi x upon 180. Same here again. This is 0 and derivative of sine is cos minus cos pi x upon 180 into pi upon 180 divided by 1 minus sine pi x upon 180 bracket square. What is chain rule? 1 is 0, sine is cos. 1 is 0, sine is cos. But since it is not x, so we should multiply by their derivative by the chain rule. So this is further you can simplify, or again you can come back to this pi upon 180 will be taken out. Inside bracket, this is 1 minus sine x degrees into cos x degrees 1 plus sine x degrees minus minus plus cos x degrees divided by 1 minus sine x degrees bracket square. If you want more simplification, then open the bracket. This is cos x degrees minus sin x degrees cos x degrees plus cos x degrees sin x degrees cos x degrees divided by 1 minus sin x degrees square. Then these two terms will be cancelled. And final answer, therefore, d dx of 1 plus sin x degrees upon 1 minus sin x degrees is equal to 2 pi upon 180 cos x degrees upon 1 minus sin x degrees square, or otherwise pi upon 90 cos x degrees 1 minus sin x degrees square. This is the derivative of 1 plus sin x degrees upon 1 minus sin x degrees. Now I am repeating again each and every step. Listen. This is our example. One plus sin x degrees upon 1 minus sin x degrees. As I told you, angle must be in radian. So convert degrees in terms of radian by this formula. So x degrees pi x upon 180 radian, pi x upon 180 radian. Okay, it is in the form of u upon v. So use the quotient rule. That is v into derivative of u minus u into derivative of v divided by v square. Okay, now this remains as it is. Derivative 1 is 0, derivative of sine is cos pi x upon 180, and derivative of this whole term is pi upon 180 degrees. Same thing here also. From whole the bracket, pi upon 180 degrees taken out. And again, write x degrees pi x upon 180 radian. That's why I retain 1 minus sin x degrees cos x degrees 1 plus sin x degrees cos x degrees 1 minus sin x degrees square. Okay, then open the bracket. This is this way. These two term cancel. 2 cos x degrees pi into 180, 2 pi upon 180 cos degrees of 1 minus sin 80 degrees square. Further 2 cancel. So this is the final answer. I hope you understood this all. Okay, now next example. That is a simple one. Y is equal to sin x raised to 4. Then differentiate with respect to x. We get dy by dx ddx of sin x raised to 4. It is 4 sin raised to 3x into cos x. Very short. If you have the practice, then you can write the answers in a short term also.